Today I'm going to be sharing some tips and tricks to be able to fight like a pro. I'm going to be going in depth for every tip, so make sure to watch the whole video. And if you want to, and it's probably very important, you should be taking notes for all these tips. If you follow all the tips I give you in today's video, you will improve rapidly and you'll be able to play and fight like a pro. So make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and let's get into today's video. So guys, the first thing I recommend is to optimize your practice. Now, what I mean by optimizing your practice is certain things that you might need work on more than others. For example, your aim might be really good, but you're struggling on piece control. So instead of focusing half on aim training and half on piece control, maybe focus more on piece control as it's the weaker side. Now, if you are struggling with piece control, there is this really good map that I'll put in the description if you want to have a look at it. And basically, you can do different piece control tunnels and scenarios, and you can go through these different scenarios and it will improve your piece control quickly. So let's just go into the first piece control tunnel. As you can see, all we got to do now is just start building, and you basically just learn your piece control. So make a box here, go down, and you basically just go through the tunnel and do piece control. And then once you get to the end, it will basically put you right back to the start, so you can just do the exact same tunnel again. As you can see, I'm very consistent with my edits, and that's what you got to do to learn your piece control. Now I'm going to go back to the start, and as you can see, I've completed the first tunnel. So there's 8 different tunnels you can choose from, or you can pick random, which will pick a random selection of the 8. Yeah, if I just pick another random one, this is so good to improve. If you just do this for like 20 minutes a day, your piece control will improve rapidly. And there we go. So the next tip I'm going to give everyone is make sure your aim is really good. Now, the one thing that pros have is insane aim. So there's many ways you can actually improve your aim. You can use Kovacs if you're on keyboard and mouse, which is actually a really good way to practice your aim. Or you can use this map or other maps. So this map has a bunch of aim training drills, but it's just with bots. There are other maps where you can 1v1 your friends, which is probably way better than this. You can 1v1 your friends and both improve your aim as well. If we just pick a random one like Aim Duel ramps here, we can pick a custom loadout. We can pick how long we're going to do it for. I'm just going to do it for 1 minute. And let's do just this normal loadout. So if we just start now, we can then start shooting this guy. And he's going to be moving about. The bot's going to be moving about. So you can practice moving your aim a bit. And here we go. Look at this. So I'm just shooting the bot. I'm just trying to get as much damage as I can in 1 minute. And this is a really good way of improving your aim because the bot just constantly just runs about. So you have to keep tracking him with your AR. And if you do this for about 20 to 30 minutes a day, you will see improvement day to day. But yeah, make sure you focus on all different types of aim. So obviously AR aim duels, you got the shotgun aim duels and the SMG aim duels. Make sure to focus on all of them. If you get good at AR, shotgun and SMG, you'll literally be good for the game. You can take anything and have good aim. Yeah, make sure you learn these aim training duels, or just 1v1 a friend with it on a different map. I can leave a link to a different map in the description where you can 1v1 your friends. Now, the next tip I'm going to give you is learning your peaks. Peaks are so important, especially in fights. You need to be able to hit good peaks if you don't want to take any damage. And the best peaks always result in you doing damage and your opponent not being able to hit you. There are many peaks where you can see the opponent and the opponent can't see you. So you've got to learn them and make sure you implement them in game because they are so important when you're fighting. This map also has a good peak practice. If you go on here, you can choose the different reaction speeds. So easy is 260 milliseconds. You've got medium, which is 220, hard, which is 180, and pro, which is 140. So yeah, and you can do the different target sizes, so large, medium, small, extra small. So you can choose which one you want. For now, I'm just going to choose medium, and I'm going to choose medium as well. So I'm just going to do 2 mediums. The aim of this is basically the bot is going to be able to shoot you, and you shouldn't be able to take damage. As you can see, I just did a bad peek there. So I'm going to jump. There we go. You just got to consistently hit the bot and hit good peaks. As you can see, there we go. I just hit 2 good peaks there. The bot didn't shoot me. That was quite a bad peak. Yeah, keep practicing these peaks, and you can literally just change the size of any of them. So I'm just going to choose small now and maybe like easy because I was kind of messing up there a bit. So look, here we go. 1. There we go. This is a good way to learn your peaks. There's also other peaking practice in this map which you can actually use. So there's a piece control X peak training. So I just pick easy. You can do piece control, and then you've got to have reaction times. There we go. So you got to piece your opponent quickly before they can hit you. So there we go. 100. Dead. There we go. You got to make sure you don't get hit. So if I just do this again, make sure you have good peak. So like a little window edit there. There we go. Another piece control. Make sure you can't see. Yeah, I just got hit there. Good peek from me there. I can't get hit. So yeah, the goal is to basically in this map not get hit by the opponent like that. And if you just learn the good peaks, then you'll really improve your peak control and peaking at the same time. So this is a really good drill to use if you're struggling on peaks and peak control at the same time, because this is literally perfect. The next tip I have is making sure you have consistent mechanics. Pros in-game use very consistent mechanics. They don't use all the crazy flashy stuff. You just need to learn that. But the most important thing with mechanics is being consistent. The best way to be consistent is using free build maps and literally just sitting in creative and just free building. This will be the only way you can improve your mechs and just be consistent with them. So my advice would literally just be sitting creative, do these free build maps, but literally as soon as you get on, maybe for like 15-20 minutes a day, and your mechanics will get consistent. As you can see, my mechanics are pretty consistent at the moment, but I've been practicing in creative for a long time. So just sitting creative and just free build is definitely the best way to improve your mechanics and make them more consistent. And this map does have a free build section if you want to use this map, or you can just make your own creative island and just crank in there. It's literally the exact same thing. The next tip I have for you guys is playing so many scrims. Scrims is the closest you'll get to tournament, so it's important you play a lot of scrims. If it's solo, duo, or even trios, because it's coming in 2025, just practicing all them scrim modes will help you in game and make you a better fighter, and also you'll be able to learn the game more. Scrimming is so important, and you see all the top pros playing scrim sessions every day. It's a great way to practice and learn your mistakes when you don't really want to be doing the mistakes in the tournaments. So it's perfect to just learn and build on your mistakes in the scrim games. There are many different scrim servers you can use. I'll link a few in the description if you want to go check them out. But the best scrim servers are usually Noble, and you can climb up the ranks of Noble to get even better scrims. So I'll link Noble in the description if you want to use it, but it's a really good scrim server. The next tip I have for you guys is make sure to VOD review every tournament you play. Pretty much every pro does this. After their tournament, they'll go into the replay mode and they'll VOD review and see what they need to improve on. So if they maybe made a bad peak in game, they can go into replay mode, VOD review it, and then learn for the next time so it won't happen again. And guys, you can also VOD review by going into pros games and just watching how they play, and make sure to take notes, and you basically be able to learn how they play, and you can implement their style into your gameplay and make you an even better fighter. And the final tip I have for this video, which is a very important tip, and not many people actually do this, is when you're playing ranked, do not take it seriously. Don't be camping for top fives. Make sure you key everybody in the lobby, because if you die, you can just queue into the next game. Your rank shouldn't matter to you if you want to get better. You should literally just use rank to just key everyone and practice your fighting. If you fight everyone in the lobby, then you'll be 10 times better when it comes to tournaments. And one more little tip for you, which is actually really important as well, is make sure you're being confident in fights. If you're not confident and you think the other player's better than you, then you're going to lose the fight. You've got to be confident and just think you're better than the other player that you're fighting, and you will win a lot more fights, trust me. So yeah, they're all the tips for this video, guys. As I said at the start, if you follow all these tips, you will improve rapidly at the game. Make sure you've taken notes that you can take through to the game, and make sure you implement all these into your game, and you will improve. So guys, that has been all for today's video. If this video did help you out and you want to see more like this, make sure to leave a massive like and subscribe. And thank you guys so much for watching, and bye everyone.